All right, so I gotta go flying at first. Okay. Where's the driving range? Let's go look at that first. Oh, here it is. Okay. We have a goat. We have, I assume that's meant to be a keg. Okay, I'm not getting these sticks. I get the goat and the keg. And they're there again. Go to the driving range. I mean, okay, we got Jerry. Okay, why do we have... Oh, those are range collectors, or ball collectors, okay. But why, I'm not understanding this. I mean, my first guess would be barbarians, because it's black and white, and there's however many of them. So you've got target practice for the keg and the dam? Oh, I kind of see it now. What's this? Oops. There's a ball picker that's just, nah, hell with it. He just took off. Said, screw it, I'm out. Okay. I don't quite get it, but that's fine. Like, it's not the first thing I haven't gotten something. Our structurally sound deck here totally would go out in that. I've been led to believe that there are some environmentally iffy structures out here. Yeah, you don't want rich anywhere near you. Okay, let's give her. So we got some elevation here. So you've gone more with the more uniform kind of edges there. All right. Yeah, Matt's right. Matt's nailed that. All right. So I definitely don't want to go left. Can I be done now? But that can't go off the green. Like I'm on board with you've got slope to the right, slope left, don't miss left. I didn't. I'm off the green anyways. And that's the 134 greens. Yeah, but I should be able to be. Like it it doesn't make any sense that that doesn't stay on the green. If I miss left, I miss the green left. If I miss right, I miss the green left. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, the greens are at 134. I chose to play them at that because that's the default speed. I'm not thrilled about it, but I will respect the designer. That's where he wants the greens to be at default. That's where I'll play them. Hey, Charlie. I mean, this looks really cool. The way that you've created this in the rocks and everything, it's really good. Get up there. That's uphill. All right, I'll give you that one, because that one's uphill. That makes sense to just stop there. And because of the friggin' greens, it doesn't get there. Oh, God. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do have a backstop. I'm never missing this long, though, because I'm not putting from up here. So I don't mind chipping it up there. Cut your greens. The thing just died. So this, I did read a bit of your post. Is this modeled after a real life park that's out there, or did you kind of make one? I can't remember. No, you're not playing these dude. I hit the green and it rolled off. How the hell would at 134? Where would that have been at 187? Just not used to it, and I prefer the greens to be quicker. But whatever. You play the course how you find it. That was a 5. Okay. Now, is this gonna bounce much? Because 3 wood's gone. They are real life? Okay. I wondered. Oh, no, not quite. That's fine. The greens are 134. Why am I putting speed up or spin on it? It's just gonna stop anyways. Again, I like the idea. I think the land is moving from right to left. You've got a deep bunker on the left there. Yeah. You've given me a place where I can play safe. Yeah, they are. I agree with Charlie there. Oh, geez, I remember this hole. I played a beta of this. I remember this one. Because it wasn't planted yet, but I remember this slope. I'm hitting driver. I don't think it's the right play. Yeah, I hope so, because it was a nightmare before. I remembered that. It's difficult to kind of remember this course because when I played it, it was so beta that it was, I mean, it wasn't planted or anything, right? So, but I remember this. Yeah, that makes more sense. I still think that ridge is a bit too severe, but it's trail ducker. You're never going to calm him down enough for my liking. It was cool, Charlie. Well, I liked it as a drive or pitch it 4 feet behind the hole. Either works. But I saw that it wasn't supposed to be driver. I decided to hit it. Where's this gonna end up? All right, it's gonna come down here now. Am I gonna be upset about that? Nope. I'm gonna be perfectly happy with it. Ooh. All right, don't go long. Slow the hell out of it too while you're at it. Oh, bye-bye. I wasn't sure. I just couldn't bring myself to pitch with it or chip with a 9-iron there. God, I hate slow greens. The ball goes in at 500 miles an hour. Okay. Yeah, you do, trailducker. Honestly, you do. And I think where I don't want to call it an issue. I think where there are times where people disagree and where I disagree with your designs at time is that what you find fun, I don't. And that's just what it is, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I faceted it. This could be fun. Man, that's a pin. Now, a third shot? That's fine. Okay. Putt wasn't too bad. I mean, I was never going to get it super close, but I wasn't in danger of knocking it off the green. David, how you doing, buddy? Okay, now we're going to end up down here, are we? What happened to the middle of your green? Something died and then got buried. It's a bunker. It fits, though. The bunker, I don't mind. I mean, I'm curious how far downhill it is, but... Oh. Never mind. But like, what's the actual, like, how many feet below? You know what? Let's find out. I'm curious. Speaking of choices we make in life, that's 25 feet, dude. I mean, it plays okay, but I don't know how you get at it. If you've got the pin tucked here, I mean, you just don't go in. I mean, here's the thing. It's very obvious. You don't go in there. You see it, don't hit it in there. And I don't think you should ever have a long enough club that it should be difficult to stay out of it. It is, unless it's into the wind, in which case it is not very short because you can't carry the crap. But yeah, I mean, you shouldn't end up in there anyway, so that's what's gonna save that one. I don't know. The rock formations are great. No. No, see this, no. You can't, no. You can't have it go that far away. I came up, I mean, I'm short. I hit it too short. Came up probably 10 yards short. And now I've got 70 feet. Do I have to hit this full? Oh, I do, because it's 5 feet uphill. Of course it does. So, yeah, here's your problem. Because you've made the decision to have such slow greens, which you need to have because your slopes are so severe, I'm in a spot there. I can't physically get that putt to the hole. Now, it's one thing to make it a difficult putt. That's fine. But you cannot actually do it. I hit that full. A middle shelf would be wonderful. I agree with Mayday completely. But yeah, you just, and it's 72 feet. So even if we go by the TGC Tour rules, I have to putt it. I can't get it there. And if you go long, I don't know what happens there. It's just, it's little things like that, that this is such a cool environment. It's such a cool idea. I like that the rock like it looks like that's probably my aiming point. Maybe it's that rock. It's kind of between the two. Yeah, I like that. I like that you've got those out there as an aiming point. It's cool. Big bounce. Green shape's cool too. I can't hit 3-wood, so I'm gonna have to this. Now it needs a big bounce. It's not gonna roll very far. Are the greens soft or are they like normal or whatever? Here's another one I have to crush. Oh, did I ever crush it? Oops. Okay, that time I made sure they are soft. Okay, I wondered. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I understand the decision making there. It's an adjustment I have to make playing the hole. I gotta know it's not gonna roll. The fairways that'll roll, but not the greens. Okay, that's fine. And I had to make the adjustment there with that chip to make sure I got it to the hole. The arch is neat. Oh, you've got 2 greens here, don't you? Okay. Yeah, that slope works better. So again, don't miss left. Throw it out to the right. Let the slope bring it in. You're good. That one works. It's a nice little par 3. I don't like. I mean, I don't like the split green thing, but whatever. I'll get over that. I just don't get it. I don't think I want to miss this to the right, do I? So, I understand that going to the right is my angle. But I'll be damned if I'm going out of bounds. Now, can I hit the driver here and not run out of room? Maybe I have to partial it. Yeah, and then that bridge is hilarious. Oh, that didn't go anywhere near as far as I wanted it to. Damn. Alright, let's go look at this alleged bridge. There's nothing wrong with this. I mean, the structural engineers around are going to just be like, yeah, absolutely. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, it's got some seg to it. Alright, what have I got here? This doesn't make it. Unless I give it some help, maybe. That kind of fog area back. Oh, whatever. Okay. For the love of God, please just make this all fairway so we're in the bunker. I cannot stand being on this kind of a hill and rough. That's for anybody. I just don't like that rough there. Spline it. Get people down in the bunker. And it would have been a harder shot too if I was in the bunker. Is it? Okay. What's my reason for not going for this? It looks silly. Yeah, well, no, not necessarily, David. I've seen the ones where they just kind of do this. No, the course I grew up had those. This is gonna be too much, but if I can hit that, no, it's over. Bounce off the rock. Oh, this is a problem. Is there a danger? I mean, yeah, that probably ends up off the front of the green if it doesn't hit the pin, doesn't it? Hmm. I think there's a way to play that, though, where you could stop it. Wow, things got dangerous in an awful hurry. I decided for the angle rather than the short shot. And I've got a flat lie now, too. I mean, if there wasn't death beside the green, this is a pretty cool hole. I mean, I understand the thinking behind it. I think that this death kind of actually hurts it a little bit, just because it makes it look silly. Right? I mean, the view from the approach was, yeah, it was good. That's the thing. There's so many good things that it's genuinely frustrating, the stuff that hurts it. Where you're like, Tyson has such an ability to create an awesome course if he would just get out of his own way. I mean, that's my opinion. Nah, I slowed it. I was too busy thinking about what I was saying. But, you know, how many times have I been 2 feet up, 3 feet up, 5 feet up for a putt? I hit that the distance I was supposed to. Hmm. Hmm. No, I know. She just blurted out. Yeah, add a bunch of zeros, Mayday. I don't think there's enough. Alright, where am I going with this? I guess here? You could go up here. That's your angle. Sure, why not? Oh, what did Matty say? Or what did Matt say? Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and that rich Saudi guy don't have enough to get me to go across that bridge. Combined, they don't have enough. Yeah, what Matt said there is exactly how I feel. Now the question is, and so I think one thing we do need to keep in mind, trailducker being, I mean, your par 3 course, I thought the environment was amazing. Like, I thought it was really cool. It also explains like where your interests lie. And it's, you know, Lord of the Rings, fantasy type of stuff. Fine, right? Like what you like. I don't know that that translates to golf courses really well if we're looking at realistic golf courses. I think it translates beautifully to fantasy golf courses. And I think that, you know, what Matt is saying, I agree. Like, stick to an idea. But I think for you to make a what would kind of be more of a boring normal course, I think it would drive you nuts. I don't think you would enjoy that. And that's why I don't think you, I think that's why you always have those couple of holes that just go a little too far. Because I just don't think you, I think, and what am I trying to say? This should be enjoyable, right? This should be enjoyable. Designing should be enjoyable is what I mean. And so if that's what you enjoy, then you should do that. But you should also understand that this environment, or this, like, TGC Tours might not be the best they might not be the best people to appreciate it as much, because it's just a little bit too much. And I'm not saying you should leave TGC Tours, far from it. I'm just saying that there might be another audience out there that's going to really appreciate your course. This is your favorite course? Okay. Yeah. And Mayday's saying the same thing. It looks really nice. Tile it down. Completely agree. It's... And especially in the back nine. Now we've got... Like, the front nine... The front nine, I could see that existing. Like, I could genuinely see it existing. The back nine... Now we've gone full-bore fantasy. And that's... And again, it's fine. But... I think, what did Matt said something about either dial it back or just lean into the fantasy aspect of it? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shot stone. Harsh. Although I don't know why you got stabbed. I mean, the one thing you can say, the one thing about a trailducker course, you'll remember it. That's you're never gonna forget a trailducker course, right? Oh, well, agree to disagree. As far as that being reason to smack them. Oh, I'd be careful, Zach. Build a decent course and then you can talk about design. I'm just kidding. I can't do it either. What's our problem, Maggie? Oh, this might go in. Or not. Yeah. Oh. All right. So I'm going to ask trailducker the question first, because we have a couple of reviewers in here. Would you expect this to be tour worthy, trailducker? Like, when you look at this course, forget about what you've heard so far today. When you look at this course, do you think this should be a tour worthy course? It's better than Columbia Wetlands? Yeah, I'll give you that. It's right on the edge for you, Matt? See, I would say no, personally. Now, I'm not a reviewer, and I'm probably a bit harsher. But you lost me on the first hole. As far as this being a realistic golf course. When I'm looking at a shot, and I've got a ridge to the right, and I've got a false edge to the left, and I've got a pin between them, there's no world in which hitting it to the right should send me off the green left. And it's, your courses always have one or two of those scenarios where you just kind of go, oh, whatever, right? If you think about what was the course your National Treasure won? There was the par 3 that had that gigantic false edge on the left, like ridiculously big. And then, the pin on 18 was unfortunate that nobody caught it. But you have a couple of Vallée de Lua, that's the one. That was a course that it had 16 really, it had a lot of fun holes, a lot of good holes, but then the couple that weren't, just kill it. And I think that's part of what happened. There's some cool holes out here too that they're a lot of fun to play, but then the first hole for me, I'm just like, that can't go off the green. Like, that's just, and then the rest of the round, I'm hitting shots and I'm wondering, is this going to go off the green? Is this going to go off the green? It's one thing to be like, okay, well, you can't miss it left, but if I can't miss it right or left, otherwise but you can't have so how do I know how far up the slope to hit it? That's the problem, right? Yeah, see, and this is where you're gonna struggle, trailducker, because I cannot get my head around the idea that I went too far right, therefore I'm off the green left. I just can't get past that. And that's where I'm always gonna struggle with your courses, is that, to me, that's where you need to dial it back a notch or two. You can't ever have that ball go off the green if you've hit it on the ridge on the right. If I've missed the ridge completely to the right and I have to chip back down, now that I can get on board with that, right? I can get on board with being completely screwed because I've completely missed the ridge, right? But if I hit that ridge, that has to be on the green. It can't roll off. And you can't say, well, you hit it too high up the ridge. That's not golf. If that was a real life golf course, that shot would have made me walk off the course. I'm not kidding. I would have just, unless there was some ungodly amount of spin I put on it or something. So it's just, yeah, but then you had your par 5, I think it was the third. That one was really well done, where there's an aggressive shot I can hit, but I had a safe area to go to. And then I have to try to get up and down from there. Perfect.